And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
In addition to the chemicals and whatever's floating in that water, I don't know if you saw some of the images today of all the alligators and snakes and everything that have been washing up in people's driveways and yards from all the storm surge and everything now. Lake water, ocean water, it's all become one in like most of the cities that were hit the hardest. It's a terrible situation, and it's tough to watch. Skycam outside, our weather continues to be nice. Yeah, a few passing clouds at times, but overall, the weather really good this week for us. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now Thursday. It looks like it is going to come to an abrupt end after tomorrow, so live it up. Temperatures in the low to mid-60s today. We talked yesterday how it would be a little cooler and it would be a little harder to hit 70 degrees. And today we got stuck in the low to mid-60s. Has that fall feel hoodie kind of day for sure. So here is what's going on down to the south with Ian. You can see some of the rainfall working along a frontal boundary, lifting all the way up into like areas equivalent to about the Delmarva Peninsula, and some of the cloud cover kind of brushing southeastern zones. But any impact that we get from whatever's left of Ian will not happen until the weekend. So tonight, no problems. A little cloud cover, yeah, but temperatures cool but refreshing. Mid to upper 40s, some 50s for the Cape and Islands. And then tomorrow, squeeze out some more sunshine. And like today, it will be cool for this time of year. We should still get close to 70 degrees. Tomorrow will be a struggle for low to mid 60s. Winds out of the north 5 to 10. Lots of sunshine in Rhode Island. And for southeastern Mass, a really nice day. Temperatures maybe even holding a few upper 50s for far eastern Mass. That's how cool it's going to be. And lots of sunshine, though. What a great day. Fabulous Friday. Enjoy. Wake up, 44, and you get ready for work, bus stop. And then by the afternoon, take you to the 60s. And in between noon and 5 p.m., we'll nudge that high temperature in the mid to upper 60s. A little bit more cloud cover in the afternoon, kind of went more of a sun-cloud mix. But overall, it's really nice. I mean, we've had such quiet weather. And I said this yesterday, it's hard to get excited when you see what's happening in Florida, of course. And what is happening now is Tropical Storm Ian, you know, all this fanfare of it making landfall yesterday and everybody going, oh, you know, it's approaching the West Coast. It's going to be so bad. It rained all night last night in Florida and poured for areas in central and northeastern Florida. Still had winds gusting over 80 miles an hour in Daytona Beach, which is on the east side of Florida. And I try to emphasize that before Ian made landfall, this was not going to be just a West Coast Florida thing. It was going to be almost the entire state, except for the Panhandle getting some kind of impact. Now, right now, it's been downgraded to a tropical storm, but it only needs a couple more miles per hour to get back to a Cat 1, and it will likely do that over the very warm ocean waters off the coast of Florida and Georgia, and then eventually make landfall again east of Charleston. And as we go into the weekend, it finally wrings itself out, becomes a tropical depression, but it still has tremendous amounts of rainfall, and more flooding will likely take place in South Carolina, North Carolina, and even into portions of eastern Tennessee. So here we go. This is the Futurecast, and you see Futurecast showing where the hurricane is tonight. As it lifts north, it's going to become essentially post-tropical or extratropical, or the remnants of it. So I'm just going to show you that with an area of low pressure. Remember that. I'm going to come back to it in just a moment. This rain you see lurking south of us on Saturday morning is part of a frontal boundary that will lift north. We get into some rain, and I feel even more confident that Saturday is going to be a pretty showery day, and that rain will continue for Saturday night into Sunday morning. Some areas could pick up about a half an inch to an inch of rain. Some of the forecast models showing a little bit more rain than they did yesterday. Now, let's go into the rest of the early part of next week and the rest of the weekend. Most of the rain on Sunday afternoon will taper off and move south, but we're not done yet. Remember that low pressure that was still kind of the remnants of what was left of Ian? While we're getting rain on Saturday, it's still spinning around in the Appalachian Mountains. And all of a sudden, poof, it pops off the coast again. Now, it's not going to develop into a tropical storm or a hurricane, but it does enhance some of the rainfall. And this is where the forecast gets a little dicey. Does this rain come north and bring heavy rain Tuesday and Wednesday, or does it stay south and just miss the region? So what I did in the 7-day forecast, I put chance of rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and we'll monitor that since it's still about 5 to 6 days away. But Saturday's still looking pretty showery and cool. There's your rain for Sunday morning. An eye for Tuesday and Wednesday before sun returns on Thursday. Highs in the 50s and 60s. Tiffany.
More Jeffisms to add to my book of Jeffisms. Poof! There it is.
There, yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Still to come on ABC